Hello, hello. How's it going, everybody? How are we doing? Let's move that over there. There we go. That's better. Oh, and I'm still not all set up there. Always forget something, don't I? There we go. That is a tad better. How we doing, everybody? What's up, Marshall? Good luck with the hunt. Yeah, we'll see. Haven't had much luck with halves lately, but we'll give it a go. The box looks pretty circulated, like pretty marked up, so I'm not expecting too much. But hey, we'll see what we can do. Never know. We might get lucky with some 40%ers. Always take that, but we'll just see what happens. You know. Kennedy, what's up, Paul? Hey, NC. I feel like I haven't seen you in a bit, NC. What's going on? How's everybody doing? Let's see. First half roll in forever. Looks pretty plain. I do have to try to remember. It was a gold tone 76. Do have to try and remember what the DDO dates I've been looking for. I think it's all on the Denvers. 71, 72, 73. There's an 04. 79, 72. I think I was only checking Denver's. 2009. 71 Philly. 471, 97. 90, 79. Hey, what's up, Elstro? How are you? BH Ringer's here too. Jumping right in. Yeah, not wasting no time. I think it's just Denver's, so I'm not gonna really look at those. But hey, two NAFCs right off the bat, huh? 04 and 09. Let's see. Hopefully there's something good in here. We're not wasting any time. We're just going for it. Not an awful first roll. At least your bank ordered yours. Well, I've had these since last week at this point. Haven't had the time to hunt them, so I did order. I got 2 boxes of quarters for next week. I grabbed some nickels and pennies today just to restock. 71, 91. Anyone have a brief rundown of the rough varieties I'm supposed to be looking for on these? Like the good ones? Pretty sure they're all on Denver's, right? The double dies for 71, 72, 73-ish. 72 Denver. That's another one. 91. 88. I'm looking for 87s as well. Is it 87? I haven't done these in a while. It's been a hot minute. Super hot minute. I added a box about a month ago. Found 57 silvers. One was a 1900 barber. Yeah, I still remember that. Still remember that one. It's crazy. Crazy stuff. Alright, let's zoom in a bit more here. I'm clueless other than silver, yeah. I remembered, you know, when I last was hunting, and it's been a while, so I usually just check for doubling, and we trust here. Move over to the L in Liberty. Just check the I, because I can show you my other double die if I knew where it was. I know some of these have DDOs. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for an OFG as well on something. I just always forget. Always forget. Maybe it's not really worth checking. I think it was more 71 and 73, but eh. Oh well. Hope everyone's having a good night. Having fun. Keep that going. Yeah. We're doing $50 tonight. Yeah, hey Brigden. Yep, doing some halves. It's been a while. The boxes are very marked up. Like, I see marks on quite a few enders, but We'll see, because I've still found silver in heavily marked boxes before. Ordered another $500 in pennies to go through. Wow. Someone likes the pennies, huh? I like pennies, but I don't know if I can do $500 at a time. 80, 95, 23 Denver. Looking for 24s, right, for drop star. 22, 93, 73, 90, 96, 74. And of course checking those 76s for silver ones. Never know when you'll get lucky. 20 bucks a penny. Yeah, that's a big order right there. Just finished off a barbecue pork tenderloin. That sounds good. Becca made me barbecue pulled chicken. It was really good. So now I have a bunch of barbecue pulled chicken leftovers for days to make sandwiches out of. Homemade barbecue sauce too. Still stuffed up and allergies are still trying to kill me in this weather, but hey, pushing through, doing my best. Sorry for the bit of a later stream today, but I was working on, got home a little bit late, then spent time weeding the garden, and then once I got inside I decided, after I ate and showered and all that, like, well, I gotta keep organizing my collection here, because we're moving, in the process of moving a whole bunch of stuff around. So my collection's getting reorganized and moved around and all sorts of stuff. I'll do a whole video on, or I'll show you guys on stream one time when I get it all done. Bunch of 23 Denvers mixed in here. Nothing in that roll. Messed that up pretty good. Wow. Come on. What are you stuck on? You shouldn't be stuck on anything. Why? Get in there. There we go. Cops are coming. Making a steak with corn on the cob and rice. Ooh, sounds good. Cops are here. Oh man, not a fan of these allergies. Killing me. Killing me, Smalls. Flying Eagle scent would be my hope, I find. I just bought one yesterday. I got a good deal on it. 20 bucks for a one that's in pretty good shape. At least good, maybe even a VG. 1857, I think it was. Actually, I got it behind me. I can grab it and show you. It was 71 Denver. Check it. But when I grabbed it out of the bin and showed it to the guy, I said, I'll take this one. He's like, oh shoot, yeah, that's a really old price. That should be a lot higher. So I grabbed it at a good time. '71 Denver, 2001. Nothing there. Nothing there. It's 74 has that. Double die. I know about that one. Okay, nothing on those. We'll put those back. The look on the teller's face when I went in there and ordered $500 in pennies. Okay, sorry Luke, this isn't working. What's not working? Oh, we're playing blackjack now. What's not working? What did I miss there? You bored? You need to do blackjack? 8 ball, will I find a 1943 copper cent? Oh, that's a shame. Blackjack, or 8 ball shutting you down as usual. Three, 4. Keep losing everything gambling. Well, if that's not working, maybe the blackjack will. You inspired me to get some reprints of old bills. I'm using them as bookmarks for my red book. Nice. That, or like reprints of old bills, or foreign notes that are interesting. You know, they're not worth anything, but they're fun, you know? Alright, Elstro, what are we doing? How many? Also, I did get, I'll show this off, hold on. Did get, I thought I had got 2, but I guess I only got 1. I didn't get a very pretty one, but I did get this extra silver certificate, 1923, the large ones. You can see right there. This one will be this one's gonna be for selling, so actually, you know what? Honestly, I'll offer it to you guys too. I know it's nothing crazy condition wise, but you can get it for a good price. You can ignore the markings up there. I mean, close to 40 would be nice, but because these in nice condition go 80 to 100 all day long. But yeah, so if anyone wants to have one, just to have one, they don't need an expensive one. Here's one of the cheaper ones you'll find. Not quite a coal note. You can still see all the detail on it. Clear date, clear serial number. Washington's portrait's still pretty good. Everything's readable. A few little nibbles out of the sides and stuff like that. But hey, if anyone's interested, make me an offer on them, because I'd rather sell it. Again, I'd rather sell this stuff to you guys first before I sell them on Whatnot or whatever. So, because Littlefoot last night just bought a bunch of those silver grams off of me. So again, send me messages, send me offers if anybody wants one of these. This is the one I have right now, so give it to you for cheap. Burn 4, Elstro, you got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, here we go. Elstro's up here, I'm down here. Good start. Oh my gosh, you're on a roll, man. Absolute roll. Blackjack. 18 for dealer. Well, dealer has to stand technically, but would have busted. Wow. Oh, I guess that's not a bust technically, right? That just goes down to 17. Yeah, now a bust. Blackjack. Suited. It's a good poker hand. Let me pay it. Now I gotta do the math. I gotta do 3 to 2 on that. Post them on Discord. They're beautiful to look at. I'll take a look for you, or in a second here. Let me get Streamlabs up. Elstro, you don't even have to do anything lately. You just you just deal and win. Come on, this thing gonna load for me? Actually, you know what? I'll post this note on the Discord there, too, just in case anybody wants it. Let's see. Loyalty. Elstro. Oh wait, Elstro, did I only pay you 1,000 last night again? Did I mess that up? I think I only paid you 1,000 last night, so let me give you your extra 1,000 now. I, oh wait, no, it is 500. Shoot, I forgot. Okay, hold on. It was 500. All right, so I did do that right. I paid you 1,000. So the $500 bet, I pay you 1,250. Is that it? 3 to 2, 1,250. I'm trying to figure that out. Oh man, I suck at this. Yeah, 1,250. Okay, I'm not crazy. Yeah, it's 150% of. Well, it's like 250%. Whatever. Whatever. Actually, you know what? I can do it 500 times. Or do they not have parentheses? Oh, put it on my phone then. My phone has parentheses. 500 times 3 over 2. Yeah, 750 plus your original 500. Plus your bet back. There we go. Alright, 1250. I did do it right. I'm a little slow today. I'm a little slow all the time. You wouldn't believe it, but I went a couple of years in college to be an engineer. I went all the way to like calculus 4, and now I still can't do basic math. Oh man. Oh, congratulations, Elstro. You got the luckiest hands. He knows how to burn them. That's it. Still would have had ace. You still would have had 18 off the draw if you didn't burn any. Blackjack is 1.5 times. Yeah, our house rules are 3 to 2. Wait, which is 1.5 times plus your bet back. Because I had to give him his original bet plus a 1.5 times pay. Yeah, plus 750. So it's 1250 total. Okay. You are welcome, Elstro. Make sure you check your points. Make sure I did that right. All right, let's see. 73, 71, Denver. Oh, I was going to show off my Flying Eagle cent. 1 second. One, 6, 23 Denver. 71, 72. Yeah. 23. 23 Denver. 72, 74. See if it looks better than last night. Yeah, exactly. Oh, also, little fun thing that happened today. It was pretty cool. While I was organizing my collection, I usually have some Whatnot streams open. You know, just sitting in there, hoping for giveaways, you know, things like that. Sitting in this one guy's stream, and or I was flipping through him, and I saw this guy. He's doing this big giveaway. He had one of these. It was a 2-ounce silver Marvel Iron Man helmet, like in the packaging and everything, and he was giving it away in the Whatnot giveaways. So I entered it. Becca entered it too, and there's like 150 people in there, and I had just joined, entered it, and it spun the giveaway. A few seconds later, landed on my name. So got a free 2 ounces of silver, which is already like $80, but we looked up the actual thing, and it's a $220 novelty piece, just for being in the right place at the right time. 71 Denver, so that was fun. Excited for that to show up here, and I'll show it off when I get it. That is one we'll hold on to a while. It's a good collectible. Like, well, what's better than 2 ounces of silver? 2 ounces of silver that costs $220. I will absolutely take it. Any day of the week. So, another one of the reasons why it's fun just to, if you got the spare time, just let your phone run and off in the background while you're doing other things. Setting some giveaways. That's where I get a lot of my gold backs for my personal collection. I have a drawer in my new collection space that is dedicated just to free stuff I've gotten from Whatnot, and that's what I'm using to actually stack my wealth there. So all my free gold backs and stuff, they go in there, and silver grams, whatever else shows up. My more long-term savings. Alright. Real quick while I have you guys here. Well, while I'm thinking about it, I'll try to very carefully pull this out. I'm just gonna throw this in the Discord, make it available to everybody. Sure ain't the prettiest note in the world, but hey, it is a big old big old silver dollar. Discord. Let's get a good photo here. There we go. Let's do the reverse. Be gentle with it. She's an antique. There we go. Heading to bed. Good night, everyone. Hey, NC. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little bit. Appreciate it. You take care. What do we got? 1923. Silver certificate. All right. Bill looks old. What year? It's a 1923. It's a large silver certificate. So if you look at our modern day dollars here, carefully put it on one of the corners, you can see the difference in size. So our currency used to be this big back in the day. Everyone was carrying around these gigantic notes, but so this one is a 1923. It is a silver certificate. If you look at the back, I like the back of these. I have way nicer ones. This is just one I picked up for resale. Horse blanket, yep. One I picked up for resale. So put it in the Discord if anyone's interested. Open to offers, because I'm gonna sell this anyway. I'd rather sell it to one of you guys for a better deal before I put it online for what I need to get for it. I know it's not in great shape, but it's a good way to start a collection. Very gently put that back in. Probably better to leave in the plastic. There we go. There we go. Back home in the plastic. Alright, let's keep going. Stay in there. Looky there. Look at that, Elstro. You got a big one there. That's pretty good. Eagles are good. Yeah, he's trying his luck. Is it 89? Is that the year, or is it 87? I always forget. I think it's 87. The NIFC year in the 80s. (2022). '84, 71 Denver. 77, 83 Denver, nothing there. Check these. Hey Matt, how are you? Any goodies? We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 7th roll in. Nothing too crazy so far. Checking for the usual culprits for double dies and all that. Not too much. Is it 80? It is 87. Thank you, Paul. Just 2 NFCs in the very first roll, 2004 and 2009. Nothing since. Not expecting silver. A lot of these coins, when I open the boxes, they're very marked up. So I expect these have been looked through quite a few times. I was just showing off this new horse blanket I got, 1923 silver certificate, the large notes. This one is for sale because I don't need this one. I'd rather sell it to one of you guys. It's in the Discord if you want to look at it with better pictures. Yeah, not really pretty, but it's a great way to start a collection if you want to get into the large notes. Just throwing it out there because I will just sell it elsewhere. But before I put it online, I want to offer it to you guys. I have 3: Philly, and Denver, and 2 San Franciscos. Oh, okay. I only have the 187. I don't remember what mint mark it was. Definitely wasn't a proof. A couple of 22s, 79. Whoops. 72, 95, 22, 74. 76, 2000. Guess I missed the boat. Oh man. Anyone have any interesting plans for this weekend? Anything fun? That looks pretty silvery to me. There we go. We do have silver. 69 Denver. That edge looked pretty good. You can tell the difference in those. There we go. So we're not going to have an empty box. Woohoo. $5 acquired. Not too shabby. I guess maybe these weren't looked through too well. Does that mean we have a chance for 90%? Probably not. But we got silver. 40%er. Add it to the stack. My Kennedys and stuff that I find, all the silver Kennedys that I find in boxes, they are all for long-term collecting and storage. Like I don't sell any of my personal Kennedys. No plans, find meat and smoke it. There you go. It's my birthday weekend though. My birthday is Tuesday the 22nd. Hey. Happy early birthday. I was about to say belated, like not quite. Happy early birthday. Man, I'm gonna have to send you something now. Send you more things. Oh, I gotta add another $50 to this. Took the silver out. Yes, it is silver, Matt. 40%. 1969 Denver. What's the melt on those right now? Is it still 550-ish? Let's see, 40%. 564 in silver. Not bad. Shove that one in here. There we go. Not sure what I'm doing, depending on the weather. Yep, that's usually how it goes. Usually how it goes. Not bad. There's silver in the box. Alright, let's find another one, shall we? Another couple, even. Another couple. What's the big number, Paul? What's the next year on your life? Let's see, 94, 73. I gotta know how many ounces of silver to send you. Wouldn't that be nice? Every birthday you get that many ounces of silver. Gold. 74, 74. 91, 73. Nothing in that one. Found my birthday note in the correct way on eBay for a steal, 15 bucks. Ah, nice. 1976. Oh, okay. So what, this is big 49 this year? Close. Close to the half centennial. Dollar bill in a great condition. Hey, that's cool. I think a $2 1976 birthday note would be the cherry on top. Oh, a bunch of new ones in this roll. 74, 22 Denver, Philly, Denver. All new. Heck happened to you? 74, 22, 22. Oops, 21.79. 22.84. 22.74. Nothing too crazy in there. That's all right. Get that one back. Brought water over here this time. Gotta remember to drink it. Hot day, super humid. Gotta remember to keep drinking water. Hey, what's up, Jared? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Just hanging out, looking through some half dollars. It's been a while. It's been a few months, I think, at this point. Like 2 months or so since I've done halves. It's a Philly. I just went too long getting absolutely nothing, so took a break for a while. Needed the break. Were 09 halves low mintage? I don't think so. Well, they were NFC to begin with, but I don't know if they're any different because of the 09 year, but I can check. I'll get my red book. Well, Paul probably has his red book right in front of him, right? I don't remember. I really don't. What I want to do is make NAFC sets, and that's how I sell my NAFCs, like one of each year in a set. I think that would be the better way to sell them. 02 to 2020, like 4 mil. Yeah, I figured they're not really different. Even in the low mintage year, I don't think so. I found my first 3 silver nickels and what I think are proof nickels. Hey, very nice. You up to 3 now? I know you're up to 1 last night. You finding more? If you need help identifying if they're proofs or not, you can put pictures in the Discord, Jared. We'll be more than happy to help you. 74 Denver. You found silver already, so that's great. That's true. It is just 40%, but hey, any silver is better than no silver, right? Extra $5 I didn't have before. Bunch of 89s. Found 2 more today. That's awesome. We like war pickles. 74 Denver. I think check for a couple different spots on these. These have a double die. You could tell the 4s are split. 09 Philly Denver, only 1.9 million minted. Okay, so it is like half the mintage of the other ones. That's pretty good then. Oh, we got one of them right here. 1.9 million minted each or total? That's the other question. Philly and Denver. Because if it's together, that's still 4 million roughly. Definitely worth keeping then. How do they compare to the 2024? Are they low numbers too? No, actually, after starting on what do you call it? Starting in 2021, the half dollars were actually put in circulation again. They were made for circulation, so they actually are not as rare as they anymore. Like any of the modern half dollars are actually fairly common because they started minting a lot more again. 73 Denver, I can check it. So each, oh okay. 74. But yeah, COVID kind of sparked a change in the mint there, where they said, hey, we gotta actually put half dollars in circulation again. And a 71. We found a really nice DDO. I think it was a 71. A couple hunts ago for half dollars. I have the 2009S silver and 03 and 94 silver, all deep cameo. Nice. Very cool. How many of those proof 09s did they make? Is that an even lower number, or are all the proof numbers relatively similar? Damn it, Luke, you did it to me again. Hey, Deborah. Snuck up on you. Snuck up on you. That's what I'm good at. Also found like 5 buffalo nickels. Cool. Most really worn down though. That's what you need Nicodate for, if you're into that. We'll be ordering a few more boxes of nickels for next week, so see if we can get more silvers. There you go. Sounds like you have a new new favorite denomination there. It's awesome. But yeah, basically you're looking for 2002 through 2020. Those are, any of those are worth picking out. I mean, some people don't. I do. Because they are not intended for circulation. Their mintages are way lower, and they were never put in circulation. So if you find them in circulation, that means they came from, some people dumped them in there. Purple. 74 Denver too. That's probably a marked one then. 2,000. 680,000. Oh, okay, gotcha. Unfortunately, this is rather useless information for me. My bank never carries halves, and remiss to order any. Really, they won't order any for you, huh? Well, that sucks. It's not very nice of them. What did I miss? Very first roll, 2004 and a 2009 NAFCs. And we do have 140%er, 69 Denver. This is roll 15 right here. So at least we have silver. It was a very heavily marked up box. Missing rim here. Just fades away. A lot of material in the wrong spots there. I don't know if that's anything to really write home about though. I think that's just the dies doing the dies thing. I'll look at it again in a second. See if this one has it. Yeah, that one doesn't have it. Got some crazy machine doubling on that. It's everywhere. Like, that T is almost twice the thickness of what it should be. Find another bank, yep. Are all proofs worth money, or some common? I don't know anything about proofs. It depends on condition. In general, proofs are considered to be more valuable than just face value. They're made for collectors, they're meant to be displayed and showed off. Yeah. They're meant to just be beautiful versions of each year and each design, so. So yes. I'm lucky to keep the account I have right now. Great to turn over some stuff and reinvest or save. You don't have to ditch your current bank. You can just open another account at a different bank. That's what I do. I have accounts in 3 different banks. I'll have to look at those again later. I don't think they're anything, but... Speaking of Frosty. Just mixed one in here without reading it. 74. Oh, it was another 2009. Apparently they're not that tough to find. 2 of them. Philly and Philly. Two, 74. 3, 6, another 72. Hydrate, okay. Just plain old water today. Okay. Let's check these. Thanks for the hydrate. Keep me hydrated. That goes for all of you. Stay hydrated. Oh, that's right. I pulled the 09 out. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay. Just need one. Just haven't been gigging, so no funds coming in to get another account. I'll get back on, just struggle plus right now. I get it. I get it. My banks charge, well, the bank said I open new accounts with, just charge a $20, they just wanted a $20 deposit in the bank up front. Minimum. There's no silver in the box, but like 6 possible proof coins, a lot of 40s and 50s, and 1 or 2 worn buffaloes. Hey, 2 buffaloes in a box is pretty good. So, going by that metric, even if there's no silver, it's not a bad box. Especially if if you're increasing your chances of getting good buffalo dates too, you do pretty well there. And you never know when you'll find a V-nickel. They just jump out of nowhere sometimes. We got we had 2 box after the box, so box after box in one night. Opened one box, had a V-nickel in it. Super excited. Went through the next box. Sure enough, another V-nickel. Back to back. Mainly looking for silver, so in my view, kind of a dud, but it was fun to get them. Hey, everyone collects their own things. That's whatever gets you to do it. It's good enough. It's just cool to find them. It's back in here. But I hear you for Kennedy boxes and stuff like that. They are pretty much a dud if you don't get any silver, but not going to be a dud this box. Also find quite a lot of proof Kennedys, so I do like those as well. But mostly looking for the silver, of course. But we'll take anything. Just happy getting 2024 nickels, yeah. Hey, those are worth more than the silver, so think about it that way. So $1.95. $8. I also like the sound of half dollars. They're pretty satisfying to rummage around. Got a few 2024s and 25s also. Maybe I could trade them for silver at one point. Yeah, definitely. No, the 24s are good grabs. You definitely got to pick those out. They're worth 2. Each of them are worth 2 silver nickels. So worth picking out, and some people just don't even know. $71. Nothing there. Nothing. Okay. I was getting lucky finding an 09 every week for a long time. Been disappointed lately. Yeah, I usually had good luck with 2009s as well. Give me 1 second. Let me check something. Meant to do this earlier. Did 2 quarter boxes. The only real thing of note was that W I told you about yesterday. Picking up 2 more tomorrow, hoping they are better. Hell, at least there was something in it, you know? But hey, good luck on your next one. I ordered 2 boxes today as well for next week of quarters. Let's see. Let's go here. Here. Gotta wait on that. Okay. Back to it. Didn't find a lot of them. I expected more, honestly, since they just came out. Well, a lot of 2024s have already been picked out of circulation because of how valuable they are. So when people got the brand new boxes of 2024s, they pulled them out of circulation and they sold them for thousands of dollars. So, yeah. 2025s also. Some people, they'll get flooded with them. Other people won't see them for another 2 years. So I have only found one all year. So it depends where you live. It depends how lucky you get with the box draw, you know, at the bank. You never know where your box comes from. I need to move next to a mint, get first pick at the banks. Well, you either gotta go live in Philadelphia or you gotta go live in Denver. I mean, you could live next to San Francisco, but you're not gonna get a lot of the business strike coins out there. Well, you will eventually, but yeah. 2001. I'm seeing 2025 nickels, quarters, and pennies. I haven't found any except for the nickel. Only 25 I've found. Haven't seen a penny. Haven't seen a quarter. 23. 81. Philly scares me. I just don't like cities. I just don't like them. I'll visit, sure. I won't stay. Not my thing. The 2024 or 2025 dimes will mintage? No, I don't think so. I don't think the dimes are. I think only the nickels were. Oh, the dimes do count. Okay. I did not know that. I was only paying attention to the nickels. I would trust Deborah. Marked coins, love to see it. I hate when people draw on coins. Times are dumb though. Hey, what's up, Dave? How are you? Good to see you. Oh, we're just chugging along, you know. Same old, same old. I haven't touched half dollars in quite a while. Decided, you know what? I guess this week is the week. We're about, oh, this is roll 22. 22 of the box. Nothing super crazy. Very first roll had an 04 and an 09. Just grabbed another 09 a few rolls ago. We do have one 40%, 69 Denver. So at least the box had silver in it. Can't cry about that, can you? Now I'm just kind of hoping maybe there's another 40%er hiding in here. I was skeptical because looking at the enders on these things, they were all marked up everywhere, so well, I'm not expecting much. Wasn't expecting to find silver at all, but hey, I was proven wrong. And I'm glad I was. Extra $5 I didn't have this morning, I guess. 89, 71, 71. He marked that. I hate when people draw on coins. Don't like it. Just don't. Why do you have to? Why do you have to? What good does it do? I know why you do it, but I don't like it. I quit halves. I had like 10 skunk boxes for silver in a row. Yep, that's how the cookie crumbles. But then, Deborah, you go to the bank and you're handed a handful of silver half dollars. So you used all your luck at once right there. Lucky Deborah coins rebrand. Rebranding the channel. Silver is silver, absolutely. I ordered 3 boxes of halves from a bank I haven't been to in a while, trying a different area to see if my luck is better about an hour drive from my house. Try a different area. Hey, I hope it works out for you. I saw your video there. I didn't have time to watch it today. Well, wait, what year was that Indian, Dave? I saw your thumbnail. Nice find. It looks good. The reverse looks really nice on it. Only asked for their customer wrapped rolls now. I guess my only worry about doing that is I'll just get, you know, another Hunter's Returns, you know. I gotta tell myself, you know, the odds of that aren't huge, but I do know that from the way my tellers talk, that there are other people hunting half dollars in my area, from some of the same banks even. So I'm hesitant to ask for hand wrapped half dollars. What I do ask for though is hand wrapped or just any large dollars, because you never know when someone's going to bring a piece or a Morgan to the bank. Most banks don't have any dollar coins, large dollars on hand, but you never know when you get lucky. Aston will take that off easily. Yeah, I know. But still, I don't like the precedent of it. I don't like how people do it in the first place. I know it comes off, but still. Lucky Deb does flow like Lucky Luke. It's the same number of, what do you call it? What am I thinking of? If it flows, the same, yeah. You get what I mean. I can't think right now. 1880, wow. Not a bad find, Dave. Not bad. How long has it been since you've had an Indian? I've only found one this year. Only one. That's why I don't plan on going for halves. Figure copper pennies, silver nickels are easier to get drop rate wise. Next will be the quarters of dimes added on. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of dimes because there are so many dimes made that the odds of finding the silver ones are astronomically smaller, and the amount of silver you're actually getting for the effort seems to be pretty negligible. So you're looking through, you're putting all that effort in for $2 of silver. I mean, I get it. It's like the nickels, but and you can find good key dates and all that, but I guess I just get bored with dimes because I don't look for anything else besides silver. I'm just edge hunting and throwing them away. So The only way you'll get a true collection dump is to get hand wrapped. Yeah, I know you're right. It's just, I don't know. I'll try it. I'll try it. I've thought about that too, just getting someone's returned halves. But what you could do is just go around one day, buy any halves in your area, and take them to another town. Yeah, exactly. Syllables. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you. That's what I meant. Lucky Luke. Lucky Deb. When is the Deborah Miller YouTube channel coming out? When's that kicking off? Return to a different town. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, probably should. Because my banks over the line in Massachusetts don't have coin counting machines. So I'd have to return hand wraps there anyway. I don't order coins from them. They're specifically dump banks, and I use them to get my circulated dollars from, dollar bills. And I'll ask them for customer wrapped rolls every once in a while. I just gotta remember not to ask them for $half because they're gonna give me mine back. I did the edge hunting a little bit. Did find a handful of silver dimes and never really tried quarters. I have had no luck with dimes. I still have not found a silver dime in a bank box. I found them in customer wrapped rolls. Never bank boxes. Hey, what's up, Maple? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Doing one box of dimes tonight just for fun and something different. Roll 2 and silver already, such a chink. Man, you guys are so lucky. I can't find silver dimes to save my life. Save my life. If they only have a couple of rolls of halves, it probably isn't a coin roll hunter. If they have 15 plus, then they probably are from a hunter. That's fair point. But like, for example, this marking here, this guy, I see this mark all the time. He's in like the 20,000s of, you know, he marks all the 76s. Drives me crazy. So Deborah, stop. Stop marking them. It's weird, I was killing it on silver dimes last year. I got 403 silver dimes for 2024. Wow. But we're midway through July this year and I only have 27 silver dimes, like the silver fountain dried up. Yeah, exactly. And now everybody's melting the 90%. I hate that. I really don't like melters. I'm sorry if any of you guys melt, but I don't like it. Don't like it. 2024 pennies aren't worth anything, right? Yep, correct. Nothing interesting there. 2025s though might be worth holding on to until we find out how many of them will be made, and then because if 2026 is a super low mintage year, 2025s are going to be fairly valuable, depending on how many they make. But 2026 will definitely be the ones to look for. The die deterioration, or maybe a double die. I'll have to look closer at that one. Love to find a 16W like that Dave guy. The thing is, I don't have the patience to look for the 2016 dimes, right? I just don't. I have enough patience to edge roll hunt them, and that's it. But even so, I've had no results, so my incentive levels to actually do that are very low. I just bought my 2019 West Point pennies, you know, didn't bother. That way I could get the proof ones and the reverse proofs. Got them for a good deal. This is why you variety search, not just silver hunt. Yeah, but I just don't. There's not a lot to look for in dimes. I only melt in the sun, especially lately. Just to let you guys know, dimes are tough. I have to do at least 8 boxes of dimes at a time to find a few silvers. Sometimes get lucky with more, but it's a numbers game. Yeah, it's a quantity thing. But not for Paul. If you're Paul, you just you start looking and the silver just jumps into your hands. Yeah, Dave, you know this guy, Paul? Found a Standing Liberty quarter the other day in a box. And you had other silver in that box too, right, Paul? It wasn't just the Standing Liberty. It's absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Like I wish I had that luck. I mean, in our last hunt here, the last quarters we finished last night. We did find a 35 Philly silver, and we did get a West Point. Another War in the Pacific. This is 3 in a row now. My last 3 West Points have all been War in the Pacific. But hey, I'll take them. 23.89. Oh, Paul, you're the War in the Pacific I was supposed to, or the one I ordered as a replacement for you came in today. Do you still want me to send that to you, or do you want something else now that you found one? Because the one I got is fairly nice. I just didn't know if you wanted to swap it with something else since you found one yourself, or you know, or if you want that one before I mail it to you. You don't have to do the entire box times at once. Just do like 5 rolls at a sitting. Well, I can, yeah. But if I'm edge roll hunting, I can do the whole box because I'll look through dollar bills at the same time, you know. Break it up. Hey Otis, good to see you. I see you chiming in there. Quarter boxes are fruitful still. They are for me. Been averaging 1 silver per box lately. Not to jinx it, but yeah, 25 and a 46. That was a nice box, Paul. It depends where you are. It depends how lucky you get. But for me, they've been fruitful, sure. Good airs, good West Points. When I started quarters, I couldn't find silver to save my life, but now all of a sudden I'm getting silver. So it's a right place, right time, right box kind of thing. Just gotta be there. 423.73. Best quarter box this year had 5 silver quarters and 1 box. I'm at 27 for the year. Wow. Yeah, I have not been able to hit more than 1 in a box so far. I'm not sure what I'm up to though. I do keep them separated. You know, the stuff I find from the stuff I have in my collection and all that, and the stuff I'm holding on to. If I try a few dime boxes in edge hunt, if you can afford to get a couple at a time, it's probably worth it. You have a good chance of at least getting 1 out of like 4 boxes maybe, but yeah, you gotta be able to get 4 boxes at a time. Hey Jimmy Lacari, how are you? Welcome back. Still take it. The one I got is a little gunk. Silver is silver, man. Oh yeah, and we found the silver Canadian. Silver Canadian this year. That was interesting find. I like that. 80%, but hey, again, silver is silver. It's not fruitful. Fruitful for me. Are you sending the 2 gram bars too? Oh yeah, I have some. I have those for you somewhere. I can send it with them. When I guys look at, yeah. Yeah, okay. No, I'll send it. I'll send it all in one package. I forgot I had stuff I was supposed to send to you. Thanks for reminding me. Holding my cane. I remember 2 silvers or more per roll. Back in my day, we didn't have to look so hard. Hey, another NFC, 2018. 2021. Still haven't seen a 2024 Denver halves yet for a drop star chant. Is it just on the Denver those drop stars are? On the corner of his mouth? Am I the only one who wants silver price to drop so I can buy some more silver? Hard to buy at 38 plus an ounce. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. We want it to drop so we can buy more, but we want it to go up so our collection's worth more, you know? Yeah, it's all over the place for me. I'm not too sure. I have mixed opinions because honestly, I'm both excited and a little disheartened every time silver goes up, but I'm also excited and disheartened when it goes down. So you can make it. It balances out. I should probably put this in the roll before I lose the count there. Dollar cost average. That's what I do. Buy a little here, a little there. I threw that 18, so I'm gonna put another one in here. Just so I know what all is coming. 20, yeah. Yeah, let me, I'll go check in a second actually, just so I know what I'm sending you. I did put together, I put together a package for, Littlefoot today too, because he bought a bunch of those silver grams off of me that I showed you guys last night. So I'll get yours up there too. I have other stuff for other people that's getting packaged as well. IOO just subscribed. Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the stream. There's a 2007. That one looks uncirculated as I slam it down onto the mat. 73. Oh, and a 2006. Still find deals. I purchased 2 rolls of uncirculated 68 Denver half-dollar rolls and the original bank rolls for $170 delivered. Hey, that's not bad. That's well under melt value. I got all my 40%ers for way under melt too, and I've been selling them at melt. I found one in the 2024 Philly Kennedy that's questionable for the star. Oh, okay. I'd like to see a photo of that. Thank you for that. Yeah, Dave is a uploading machine there. You guys got some of you guys, I don't know where you find the time, because between my jobs, hobbies, keeping myself alive, and this, don't know where you find the time. Couldn't tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Grams are cool, but premiums are crazy. Well, if you want to buy them from me, I can keep the premiums down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's right. I took 2 NFCs out of there. 9, 10. If you want, I can show you the silver stuff I have right now that I'm selling. I got fractional silver. Also have 40% halves that I'll sell to you for spot. If anyone's interested, I'll get them in there. I'm selling all the time. So my oh, let's play blackjack again. All right, 1 second. My price for grams is like $2 a piece. So, I mean, I'd like to get, like, really, I know I can sell them for $3 a piece if I want to, if I had the patience. For you guys, though, I'll do around $2. If it's cash, you know, like direct deposit or whatever. Let me grab the silver. I'll lay it out here. But I got the 40%ers. This just went on Discord today. I'm selling that one. Let me grab the silver. Some of you guys saw it on stream last night, but I got some good deals at a coin show yesterday. Still have about 50 of the Gator grams, state of Florida Gator grams. Littlefoot bought 50 of them already off of me. I got a bunch of Valcambis. I got some of the Valcambis that are not broken yet. A couple are attached. A little bit more for the attached ones, but still close to $2 a gram. These are 1/10 ounces. Variety of designs. They got the Buffalo Nickels, the Gold Indians, and the Walking Liberty imitations. A couple other designs in there as well. These will be, a bit more accordingly. Some other interesting designed 1-grammers. These have slightly more premium, but only a couple cents more. Valcambis are $2. And then I have some miscellaneous ones of different sizes and designs in there. Depends really what you want. So if you want to see anything, you let me know and I'll pull them out and show you. But in the meantime, I'm going to deal cards for Elstro here. We're going to play some blackjack. I think I saw you on Whatnot before I opened YouTube. You were on my homepage. Hey, that's awesome. Hey, I'm glad to see the gap between Whatnot and YouTube being bridged. So, hey, if you want to avoid some Whatnot, shipping fees and taxes, you can give me some offers here on the table. We'll do some. I'll do some deals. I like cash deals under the table. Alright, let me shuffle you a couple more times here, Elstro. Haven't bought anything since Black Friday last year. Gold spot deals. Hey, that's cool. Last gold I bought was a 2006 MS69 graded 1/10 gold eagle, or 1/10 $5. Is it $5 or $1? Oh, I don't remember. It's a 1/10 ounce, pretty much, and I got it a few weeks ago when gold was still, $3,300. I got it for $285. Absolutely stole the thing. Luke the Pusher, you know me. All right, Elstro, let me know what you need there. Let me know what you need for burns there. I like the bars connected, but again, premiums are too much. Yeah. Well, mine won't be too bad because they are still Valcambi. I mean, Valcambi's good, but it would just be slightly more. So like, if it was 3 connected, I'd want like $7 instead of 6 or something like that, or $6.50. What do we got here? We got 12 of them. 12 connected still. Do like $28 or something like that. Try to keep it reasonable, but all the Gators and the loose Valcambis, $2 a piece. And then any special design ones, it depends, Just because if they are still connected, they are worth just slightly more for some reason, So I'm not gonna screw you over. I'm gonna stay low on the premiums, because if you go and buy 1 grams anywhere online, I think the minimum you'll find is like $2.75 a piece or something like that. I'll do 2. Cash deals are always the best. It hurts to see people selling 10th ounces and eating those Whatnot fees. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, not only did I buy that gold piece for $2.85, way under melt, the poor guy, but also he probably only got $250 of that. Let me grab it. I have it right here. Let me grab it. Here it is. 2006 is $5 MS69, graded by NGC. 10th ounce gold eagle. So yeah, that's at least $330 in silver, but you know, these graded, the premium on these is more like 380, to closer to 400-ish. 380 is probably a conservative estimate. 285. Stole that one, absolutely. Might trade some silver for gold. What you think? Yeah, that's not a bad deal. You never know. They're both gonna go up over time. I mean, gold's a maybe, but it's a tough ask. It's a tough question. There's gonna be people on both sides. That was the last gold I bought too. Mine's an '07. Hey, that's cool, Anthony. Yeah, I think these are the most accessible 10th ounce golds that you can get for not a ridiculous premium. It's tempting. You accept trade. It depends what for. I bought these to get cash for them, but it depends. Are you on the Discord, Jared, or you can email me or something like that? Let me know what you got, and if it's something I can, yeah, I'd have to know what it is. Depends. What's up, Backwoods? And obviously, this isn't just for Jared. If anybody else wants silver, you can message me on Discord or email me at any time. Before I sell this stuff on Whatnot, I'd rather give you guys the deals. So I'll be posting this stuff on Whatnot too, the silver. Because again, first night I showed this, Littlefoot already bought half the gators right out from under me. So Elstro, did you say how many you were burning? I'm sorry. Burned 5. I apologize. I'm sleeping here a little bit on you. All right. Let's let Elstro play his cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Elstro, you're up here. I'm down here. 8, 4. Dealer shows 8. Go ahead, Elstro. But yeah, absolutely annihilated that guy. The poor guy, because there was only a couple people in that stream, and he was showing it off because I asked him like, "Hey, what's the gold?" He was showing it off. He's like, "Oh, I can start it at 275." You know, I mean, he was asking like, "Hey, do people want it?" And I said yes. I don't think anybody else said anything, and he still started at 275. I bid. Someone else bid for 280, and then I bid 285, and they didn't show up again. I'm like, okay. I was only gonna go up to like $300, but not expecting to get that. But sure enough, you never know what you get. Mine was a gold Krugerrand at spot. That's a good deal. We'll have to join the Discord then. Yeah, absolutely. Here, I'll update the invite code here. Let's copy that. And over here. All right, here's the updated invite code, the Discord link there, and I will update the one in Streamlabs here. Discord, because for some reason this invite link just it's set to never expire. It just expires. That one and commands. Where is it? Discord. There you go. So we got all sorts of stuff going on in the Discord. We got the buying and selling, just talking about coins and all that. This will be up there too if anyone wants to start off their collection of large notes. It's not the prettiest silver certificate large note, but I can get you a good price on it. I'll get you like half off what they normally go for. So I'm in the ballpark of 40, but make me an offer, you know. Also, I have still well over 140% half dollars. If anyone wants to stack those, I'll sell them at Melt. At Melt. Streamlabs is the top 3 again. Yeah, Discord's a good place. Crap, I'll stay. Alright. You're going to stay at 12? I guess, yeah. That's a tough one. Dealer's got 13. I don't think I draw, right? So, I know I'm supposed to be playing blackjack. Dealer's got 13, beat you by 1 already. You know anything about 2013 Australia, Perth Mint, USA, World War II, War in the Pacific? Oh my gosh, what a title. 10 ounce gold round coin. Picked it up for my first gold piece close to spot. Was kind of hard to find. I don't know anything about those, I'll be honest. Gold is a territory that I I'm trying to dip my toes in, like very slowly. I'm starting mostly with goldbacks. Also, speaking of goldbacks, I have an absolute ton of them. Message me on those too. Halves, ones, twos. Don't have any fives right now or anything like that, but halves, one, and twos, I have those. But I'm trying my best to get into that, but slow and steady. This 1/10 was my biggest piece so far. Sorry about that, Elstro. The luck had to die eventually, right? Would have had 8 king if you didn't burn any. He gets into salesman mode and off he goes. Hey, it's in my blood. There's nothing I can do about it, man. Nothing I can do about it. It's genetic. Why do you think I like doing whatnot? I like selling stuff. I'm a businessman at heart, you know? That's why I sell houses too. Thanks for playing, Elstro. Better luck next time. I guess your blackjack, your streak of easy money had to end soon, right? 74 Denver. 71, 99. I'll put more of the silver and stuff I have for sale up on the Discord so people people can actually see what I have. Sorry, I had to sneeze and it wasn't going to do that into the mic. Another interesting little gold thing that I got the other day. Giveaway stuff on whatnot. Somebody sent me a tube of gold flakes. I thought that was cool. I know there's barely any gold. Like, absolutely none of it, but it's neat. It's fun to look at. It's fun to play with. Fun to eat. Tastes good. You know, people actually do that. They eat like the, what is it, like the diamond, or they drink the diamond infused water or diamond infused alcohol. People put gold on their burgers or whatever. Super rich people. Small amounts of gold, but it's just to say, like, yeah, I literally eat gold. Wild stuff, man. Crazy. First time I lost, too. It's about time. The house has to start winning eventually. Where's my, oh, there it is. Allergies are coming back. Coming back. IO, what other kind of gold do you got? I'm just trying to slowly get into it. Dip my toes slowly, because I've only been a super serious collector of bullion and coins for 7 months now. So we started the same time I started this channel is the same time I started getting real serious about this stuff. And that was like the last few days of December. So I consider January 1st to be the start of my collecting journey. Start of the YouTube. And honestly, also just shout out to you guys. Big appreciation that we've made it this far in this short amount of time. Join the Discord. Don't know much about it, but I'll be able to look around. Hey, that's not a problem. If you just the section on the side that has all the rooms, you scroll down to the bottom, there should be a spot that says coins for sale, coins for trade. That's where people have stuff that they're selling. Oh, hey, there's 2024. It is, looks like crap. 24 Philly. He's got a scratch on his cheek, or on the corner of his mouth, but I don't know about a drop star. It looks like there's damage or something there. Kind of looks like something there. But also, Jared, if you click on my name, Lucky Luke Coins, or whatever, you should be able to send me a direct message. My name's on the right there. Or if you're on your phone, I'm not sure where you find it, but find out where I'm talking. Actually, here, I just waved hi to you. Click on my profile. You should be able to send me a private message, and you'll also get notifications when we're streaming and stuff through the announcements. I will also put my Whatnot shows announcements up on that as well, so you'll know when I'm doing a sale there. So it's minty, it's Goldschlager. We know you're a baby. Scarface, yeah. Kind of looks like a point of the star, but I haven't really run into any of those yet, so. I'm always on the Discord. Yes, Paul is always on the Discord. I also play SWGOH. I keep forgetting which one. My stupid, what do you call it? My acronyms suck. That's a Star Wars game, isn't it? My acronyms are off. Oh, I forgot to put this one in here. That ain't gonna be right. Ain't gonna be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to short my bank. 5. I know people probably get away all the time with just putting one less in each roll, but I don't want to be that guy. Because my banks don't check the tubes, they just catalog them. They're like, yep, alright, 20, 20, 20, and 20. But I ain't that guy. Yes, it is. Okay. I played the I'm a slight, and by slight I mean incredibly gigantic Star Wars nerd. I played the Jedi Fallen Order game, Fallen Order Survivor. Pretty much know the movies by heart, except for the sequels. Haven't watched them yet. On the fence about even watching them at all. Clone Wars is my favorite show. Well, I don't know about that one actually. I mean, season 7 of Clone Wars is perfection, but I do like controversial opinion. I liked Bad Batch. Maybe that's controversial. Loved Andor. Still haven't watched season 2 yet though. That's on my list of my watch list. Loved the Survivor, Jedi and Jedi Survivor. Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor were fantastic games. So I know Survivor got a lot of hate for its release with all the problems it had, but I think the story in Survivor was so fresh and new that you could tell the developers of it are huge Star Wars fans, like being able to dip into Legends and Old Republic and stuff, or High Republic, sorry. Absolutely loved that game. I don't care, I I like having good bad guys, well written, well thought out. I mean, come on, a basically frozen in time Jedi from hundreds of years ago That's an amazing idea. Love that. Also, seeing a Gendai in non-cartoon art is pretty cool. Plus, not to spoil it, but if you haven't played the Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor games and you do like Star Wars, you will love those games. Super lore heavy. Like, it doesn't have to be. You can just play it like, like a Dark Souls game. But if you actually take the time and read and explore like all of the data entries they give you and stuff, there's so much lore in those games. And you just get great, like, well-written bad guys. It's amazing. Love it. Rebels, I did like Rebels too. Seeing, another good example of a well-written bad guy. Having Thrawn in there is pretty good. I like that. I liked Kanan's arc overall. It was cool to see Ezra in Ahsoka and Thrawn in live action. I know a lot of people didn't like his live action appearance. I liked it. It's the voice what sells it to me, Still have my original Xbox and play all my old Star Wars games. That's awesome. That's great. I have a lot of the original Star Wars collectibles, the ones I bought when I was a kid and teenager, most still in original boxes and packages. Those are things that we'll only appreciate. They're invaluable. I saw Return of the Jedi at the drive-in theater, sitting on the hood of a 72 Ranchero. That's a memory. That's a memory. 9274, yeah. So, I love the old Star Wars. I like the prequels. Not sure. I'll watch the sequels at some point, but I'm not in a rush for it. Andor is the best top tier out there for it's just very real and dirty Star Wars. It's great. Like, hyper I don't want to say more adult, because Star Wars in these recent years has not exactly been for kids. If you consider some of the stuff that they show in Clone Wars and in some of the movies, they've really grown with the audience, I guess you could say. But Andor is a absolute masterpiece of a show, and even if you don't like Star Wars, it's just a great. It's a great. They did a good job writing it. I'll say that. They have compelling stories. They have competent bad guys. Bad guys. So, I don't know if anyone else has watched the newer shows. I know most people stick to the movies, but some of the shows have been really good lately. Oh, a whole roll of new stuff, it looks like. 2022s, it looks like, is going to be the flavor. 274. Yeah, I'm in there. 22, 96, 99. I don't think I have many of the 40% half dollars. Usually stick with 90%, but maybe want to grab a handful at some point. Yep, just let me know. I'm going to put them in the Discord because I am looking to move them so I can buy new stuff. Silver is silver, at the end of the day. And if you are one of the people who are doing it for prepping as well, it'll be a nice, smaller denomination of silver, I guess, you could use as trade instead of using entire 90% half dollars. There was a drive-in just down the road from me not too long ago, but I think they did close. One of my buddies actually had the plan to buy the lot, or buy a lot of land around here and make a drive-in theater. But yeah, what I was getting at with that entire tangent there, haven't played the other Star Wars games besides Fallen Order and Survivor. Is that a proof? Nope, just very sharp. Haven't played any of those other Star Wars games, but I do want to play Knights of the Old Republic. I like their cinematics. They did a good job on those. That feels like better Star Wars story just in those cinematics alone than some of the more recent content, I guess. 72, 74, 189. But yeah, case in point, pretty into Star Wars. That's nice. What do we got here? Big fan. I'm actually rewatching Clone Wars now, so. But I gotta sit down and watch Andor season 2 here soon because I've heard fantastic things. I know that like Andor season 1. It was either Andor season 1 or one of the episodes in Andor season 2 actually got a 10 out of 10 IMDb rating. Like it's actually a perfect show. So those writers know what they're doing. I don't know what some of the other Disney writers are doing, but let that team write the movies. There we go. There we go. But anyway, I digress. Until the next Jedi game comes out, then I'll talk about that again. I am excited for that one. 83. My kids are already fighting about who's going to get my Star Wars collection and who's going to get my X-Files collection. If you want to settle the fight, you can just give it to me, Deborah. 2374. I'd be happy to settle that. I just want one of your. I just want a Luke Skywalker, you know. It's only fitting, right? It's got my name on it. Thought you wanted my coin collection. I want all of it. Give me everything. Do any of your kids want your coin collection? Because if they don't, I got dib. Not wishing you harm or anything like that, but you know, if it's just gonna get returned to the bank, I'd rather go to me, you know. It'll be put to good use here, sitting in my collection for the next 60 years. $496, 76. Whoops. 7, 2. Where 301, 80, 73, Denver, 22. Actually, my sons don't really give a crap about coins. Tried my best to get them interested, but it never stuck. Even better reason to pass it this way. Yep, so you can't force it. They'll either like them or they won't. It's kind of like my sister in our family. Like, I mean, she'll look at stuff and say, yeah, that's cool, but doesn't really. Some people don't really care about the history or anything like that, you know. Which is fine. It's their own prerogative, you know. Do you have enough points, Deborah? Has anyone actually been able to successfully give points to Otis? Because I know his name, I don't think Streamlabs like the space in the name or something like that. Somebody figured it out at one point, didn't they? I think so. Four. 96, 25, 76. True collectors hate it, but kids love knowing how much something is valued at. Yeah, that's true. That's really the only part they do care about, though, which is a shame, you know? Hey, it worked that time. I guess you just gotta keep spamming it. Until Streamlabs gives up, stops fighting you. Yeah. I mean, everyone's interested when it comes to money, you know? It's being able to see over the value, you know, the monetary value, and look at the other kinds of value. Okay, and I'm sure there are people. Well, I know there are people who just collect for monetary reasons, but I collect for a little bit deeper reasons than that. I have an inherent love for this history of currency. And you know, I think it's something that keeps me entertained. It's fun, and it's not a bad way to slowly invest in your future. So. Three. Five, 72. 24. A lot of them in here. 79, 72. Wow. Alright. Here's the thing. It's a start, a beginning. Sometimes that's all that's needed for a spot. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it's just the exposure that needs to happen. Because, well, for me, I wouldn't be doing this right now if I didn't get a random coin roll hunting video recommended to me on YouTube. And I clicked on it in November of last year. We wouldn't be here right now, but it did. And fate has changed. Fate has worked out this way for us now because of that one video recommendation and the neurons in my brain deciding click on that, you know. And here we are. 8 months later, with way too much money invested and way too much time. But with way too much fun had. So it's worth it. That's how I feel about large cents. Who made them, each by hand? Who held them? What did they buy? Yeah, exactly. Where did they go? What did they see? Yup. Exactly. No future here. Coins, the new drug. Yep. That coin roll hunting video was the gateway drug into the collecting world. And oh boy, can I not shake it. Got the itch for it, you know. I need more. It's just dirty. See some new coins in here. Bunch of 72s. $23. Marked coins. Don't appreciate that. We can both blame Quinn. Yep, it was Quinn. Quinn did it. I remember watching that video, I'm like, holy shoot, you can do that? You can go to the bank and just ask for a ton of coins? Should have been obvious, you know, but just something I never thought of, you know. That's kind of how I got more into silver stacking as well, is because like, well, I can get all this silver for face value by just hunting it. I'll be honest though, I'm not sure how deep I would have gotten into this if I wasn't streaming. If I didn't decide to do the YouTube. Because a lot of the time, some of this stuff, you know, like hunting a bunch of $half and not finding anything. Pennies or dimes, stuff like that. It's not really much fun in my opinion, just doing it on my own. But, turning the camera on and doing this as a stream is a good chunk of the fun for me now. So don't get me wrong, well, I still like going to the coin shows and all that, like anything coin related. I do a lot of it. I do a lot of organizing and cataloging in my spare off time that I'm not streaming, but I don't think I would have done as much here if I didn't start streaming on YouTube, and you know, you guys didn't start actually talking to me. That helped a lot. Not because I didn't like what I was doing, but because I guess it's different when you can share it with people, right? Really late dye stage on this. What a mess. Probably found Quinn same time as you, or ran out of his content to watch, and then I found you. Yeah, I found him, it was like November last year or something like that, in that ballpark. November or late October. Because I remember I got my first nickel box in November, and it had the 12 silvers in it, or whatever. 11 silver nickels. That got me hooked as well. Yeah, so yeah, then about 2 months of that. Probably could have gone through all his content by then, and that's when I started streaming. Well, I don't know when you started joining the streams, Deborah, but I started streaming in January, and I believe it was Matt who was the first one to comment on my streams and start talking, because I was just in there talking to myself. For a very long time, but clearly it paid off. Now I don't have to sit there and talk to myself for that long. I can sit here and talk to at least 10 people, usually at a time, which is nice. And right now it's 20, which is great. I'm seeing that our average normal has been closer to 20 nowadays, which is amazing. Appreciate that. I remember when normal was 5. Actually, I remember when normal was 0. Go the whole stream without a single person stopping in, but I still talked the whole time. Still did it. Look at me now, Mom. I never thought of it, although I should have. Been collecting for 54 years. Yeah, it's just something that clicked. All the men passed at 58 and 65 years old. I've had 4 cancers and I'm 71. How much could be left? Well, this is a classic case of what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Clearly, every nature and everything else is having a very hard time killing you, Otis. So I think you might have a pretty good chance there. They've really tried, but they just can't get you. I think probably like your 5th or 6th stream. Oh, okay. So early on. So probably mid-January at some point. Mid to late January. Never considered myself a collector until I went to my first show last year's. Always kept it to myself since then. Or until then, yep. I think not calling myself a collector would be just a flat-out lie at this point, you know? When you spend this much time actively looking for stuff that interests you, like putting this much effort in, there's no, like, this measure of effort is nothing less than collector or psychopath, depending on your opinion on that. Probably more psychotic behavior, but you know, anyway. Not psychotic, psychopathic. Is that the same thing? I don't know. I don't know. Everyone should be their own best friend. No, my best friend's Becca. I gotta keep it that way. I've met a bunch of fellow nerds since then. Yes, exactly. It's a way to do it. There are some real characters in this world. A lot of people who they get very upset very easily. So I'll just say that. Very unhappy people. Real sticks in the mud. But I think the majority of the community is pretty darn solid. Good, all around good people, I'd say. I vote Psycho, you got it. That's what we'll call me then. I'll lean into it. Sure. Been called worse. Actually, I don't even see it as an insult, so. 72. Oh, over here. I don't really know if there's any double dice on these 72s, Denvers. I just look at them anyway. At this point, it's just habit. Could I be one of your fellow nerds, Elstro? Are you accepting applications? I think we all pretty much automatically sign the terms and conditions of being nerds, but just by being here. So if you're sitting here at 1 a.m. watching a coin roll, watching me like flip through half-dollar rolls, then you're probably already a certified nerd. There are worse titles out there to hold. Alright, we're on our last 5 rolls here. Here's number 5. I figured we made it this far. I'll finish the box. And I can bring them all to the bank tomorrow. Drop them off. Get some money back. Really not going to feed me another silver, are you, box? Actually been nice meeting all you fine folks. See? It's good people out here. I think so. In general, I think most people I've met and talked to are pretty good spirits when it comes to this community. So, collecting and bullying and all that. Now you're just laying it on thick. Seven. It's not that hard to be nice, you know. Really doesn't require that much effort. 1247, let's be precise. Alright, my bad. 1 o'clock is the cutoff of being a certified nerd. So if anyone wants out, opt out before 1 o'clock. Oof. That took back in there. Number 4. Come on now. Give me something to walk away with. NAFC at least. I want to see something at the end here. It's been a minute since we pulled anything out. Show me. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned the time. I guess a lot of people checked their clocks and then just left. Like, oh shoot, yeah, it's late. Oh well. I don't care that much. People come and go all stream, so. Note to self, Luke. Follow the casino rules where they don't put clocks or any mentions of the time anywhere. That way people get lost and they stay. Lose track of time. They hang out longer. Spend more money. Give me more of their time. More watch hours. More. me at all. That'll learn you. Oh, I've been learned. Man, tough second half of the box, that's for sure. But I guess I'm in no position to complain. Could have had no silver and no NFCs. Oh, as I was mentioning it, 2014. I have no life, haven't even made dinner yet. Hey, if this is if this keeps you entertained, gives you something to do, I'm happy to provide. I should not be up right now. But I'm committed to you guys and to finishing this box. So cereal, there you go. Now you're getting now you got the big answers there, Deborah. What I like to do, oatmeal. Oatmeal or breakfast for dinner. When I eat something later in the night after my dinner, oatmeal. I like protein oatmeal with cut up bananas, throw it in there, and then add maple syrup, honey to it. It's awesome. Or when it comes to breakfast for dinner, some quick protein pancakes. Yeah, they're frozen, but put them in a toaster oven. Tastes awesome. Pancakes and French toast sticks. Quick batch of those. Maple honey syrup. Can't go wrong. Oops. Also, Becca left me a ton of barbecue pulled barbecue chicken and banana bread and homemade French fries. So she filled my fridge before she left for the week there. She said, "Eat." I'm like, okay, you got it. No silver, that would be one of my boxes. Yeah. Breakfast for dinner is always great. Yeah, absolutely. I like the cinnamon oatmeal. Yeah, that's what it is. It's I believe it's like, oh shoot, like maple cinnamon, something like that. It's protein oatmeal, so it doesn't quite have the good taste of the other kinds of oatmeal, but with maple honey syrup and bananas, don't even notice the difference. I skimp on literally everything in life but food during the struggle bus times. I can afford some sausage and flour. I can find, if you pay attention to your local shops, local supermarkets, stores, whatever, you can find some great deals on meat that I buy in bulk, throw them in the freezer. And then I come home and Becca's making pulled barbecue chicken. So, see? Works out. Formula's there. Plus, any food I don't have to make is the best food in the world, so. Love banana bread. Make some quesadillas with that chicken. Ooh, now you're talking. Alright, yep, that's a good idea. Thank you, Elstro. When I need the food ideas, I gotta come to you. Banana breads are the best. Yeah, Becca made me a whole loaf before leaving. She said I gotta go in the morning for the rest of the week, but there's a 24 Philly. Made you an entire loaf of banana bread. Eat it. Eat it. Definitely gonna have some of that now after the stream here. And speaking of after the stream, alright, we're done. Goodbye. No. That was the last roll. Let's see what we got here. 24 Philly. Imagine we're not going to see a drop star. Nope. Nothing there. Haven't seen a lot of 2024s though. This being the other one. Big old scratch on it. Go back in here. That's supposed to be low carb though. Hate it here. Oh man. Yeah, that sucks. Well, it just means you're eating more just meat, right? At least meat's on the menu, you know. But yeah, it's a shame. Like, bread is just awesome. Becca's gluten-free, so for not by choice, but because she has to be. She's gluten-free, so kind of run into some issues with the bread and some stuff we can make for both of us, but meat is the middle ground where we can both be happy, no matter what. It's like, as long as you make something meat, and then if we do make, you know, pulled chicken or pulled pork sandwiches, I just use my bread and she uses her bread. Easy as that. I got them all the 2024s. Got a whole box sitting here if you want them. Nope. I imagine you checked them for drop stars already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 NAFCs. 2 of them are 09s. 1 40%, 1969 Denver. Couple questionables up here, I guess, is what I marked. What were you? Thought I could see some doubling on that T and stuff. You can see it in the R. I don't know if that's machine or... I feel like you can see separation in the U there, on the top there. I don't know. These are just ones I gotta look at closer later. These are good to go. So those are returned to the bank. Okay. Those will just be loose. I'll have to throw them in a box. Just got a few things out of that box. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't a bad box. Like as far as $half boxes go nowadays, you know, short of it being a collection dump, this is pretty darn good. It's only on the Denvers. Oh, okay. Thank you. I have brisket, ham, and pulled ham in the fridge now. I want biscuits or banana bread. I want biscuits too. I gotta get some biscuits. I like that taste there. I vote banana bread. Speaking of banana bread, I'm gonna go eat mine. I will throw some of the silver and stuff up on the Discord if anyone wants to think it over. Send me a message. More than happy to make you a deal on some silver. For grams, it has to be over spot, you know, because these have premiums, and I gotta not lose money. But I'll be cheap, pretty cheap for you guys, and then I charge more online. So because I gotta cover whatnot fees as well. Also, this is up there, so if anyone's looking for that. Deal killer is I don't have bananas. That's a pretty important ingredient for banana bread. So something tells me it's important, but this will be up on Discord. Let me know, as well as I have tons of 40% halves. So if anyone's looking to expand their collection, spot price for the halves, roughly $2 a gram for these. So that's where we're at. Have a good night, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I will see you probably not until Sunday night or Monday, what we're looking at right now. So that's what we're looking at. But yeah, have a great weekend, and I hope to see you all soon.